All right, now we're doing 7Q move 10. This is by PG1, and 92% of the people like it. We're going to move every letter in the provided string forward 10 letters through the alphabet. If it goes past Z, we're going to start again at A. And the input will be a string with a length greater than 0. All right, so if we subtract 10 from Z, the letter will be P, okay? So anything over P, anything further along than P, is going to have to change into, is going to have to roll over into A. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to separate this into each letter being its own element, and then we're going to check to see if it's past P or not using the UTF-16 code chart, this thing right here, and then we're going to subtract if it's like, let's say if it's what is it? If it's like P, right? No. If it's Q, okay, the letter after P, we're going to have to subtract 16 to make it A. So we're going to have to do an if-else statement to check what's up. All right. Now that pretty much that's what's going to happen. Let me show you exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to do const here, move 10 equals S, and then we're going to make this into an arrow. All right. On the next line, what we're going to do is we're going to say s.split, and this is going to split it into an array where each character is its own element, right? And we could do it, with this split method. You could do it by the spaces in between the words and make every word its own element. But this one we're going to do it by the spaces in between the characters, like these. All right. So we're doing that right here, and then we're going to map it. All right. If you don't know what the map method is, it just creates a new array populated with the results of calling a provided function on every element in the calling array. So like this one is going to be x multiplied by 2, so it's going to be 1, 4, 9, and 16, all of them multiplied by 2, making 2, 8, 18, and 32, right? So we're going to say dot map, and the syntax for map we're going to use is this element, arrow, and then an expression right here. So we're going to say element, arrow, and then we're going to have the expression. So like I said, first thing we're going to do is we're going to check to see if it's past P or before P, all right? And to do that, we're going to say element dot char code at, all right? And if you don't know what char code at is, it's going to be the method that returns an integer between 0 and that number representing the UTF-16 code unit at the given unit. At the given index. Okay, so basically it's just going to give us the char code, and the char code, depending on the letter, is going to be up to wherever Z is. It's going to be up to here, 122. All right. So we're going to do that, and we're going to say if that plus 10 is greater than 122, all right? Now we're going to use a ternary, a ternary operator to do a one-liner, like a concise if-else statement. If you don't know what the ternary operator is, it's the only JavaScript operator that takes 3 operands, a condition followed by a question mark, then an expression to execute if the condition is truthy followed by a colon, and finally the expression to execute if the condition is falsy. And this operator is frequently used as an alternative to an if-else statement, right? So now we've got that, and we're going to say, basically we're saying if this is true, right, if it is greater than 122, what we're going to do is we're going to say, after this question mark, we're going to say string dot from char code, all right? And I'm sure you can guess what this does, but let's go over here just in case. The string, no, that's not it. String dot from char code method returns the string created from the specified sequence of UTF-16 code. So it's basically just turning it from the code back to the letter, all right? So we're going to do that, and we're going to say in there, we're going to say element. What was this? We're just going to take this, actually. All right, element.charCode at, and we're going to say in this one minus 16. Minus 16. That way, if it's a Q, like I said, it's gonna we're just going to subtract 16 to get to A. All right, and now we've got that taken care of. So we're going to come down here. Whoops. We're going to come down here. No, not there yet. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah. We're going to come down here, and we're going to pretty much do the exact same thing. Let me just take this whole thing and bring it down. But we're going to change it to, instead of minus 16, we're going to say plus 10. All right? And now we've got that, so it's going to go either one way or the other. And then we're going to join all of them together, because it's just going to get us an array of all these characters. So we're going to say dot join. And if you don't know what the join is, it's pretty much the exact opposite of split. And then basically it's going to be a method that creates and returns a new string by concatenating all the elements in an array separated by commas or a specified separated string. And just like the other one, we're going to do it by the spaces in between the characters, right? Just like that. So we're going to test it out. Awesome. Let's attempt it. All right, good. Submit it. All right, and if you can see, it looks pretty much exactly like this one. Let's go to My Solutions. I'm going to say best practice on mine, because you don't vote for somebody else in an election, in my world at least. And we'll see you next time. No, very much like it, and we'll see you next time.